Yo's. It's Foas, Curtis, not Faust. Foas. We're just trying to getting like weird technical difficulty messages, but not on like everything, only on some things, so. Think it's working? There we go. Okay, now it's working. That was weird. Okay, hi. Yeah, we updated like all like the like streaming info and stuff, and then although that still says rogue rollout, whoops. We updated like the streaming info and stuff, and we went live, and suddenly it was like, why is it starting another ad break? The fuck is going on with Twitch? God damn it. Thank God this is the last one of the day. I can go like 10-15 minutes overtime and not feel bad about it. Yeah, no, we updated the title and like the go live notification and everything, and it said it worked, and then we hit the button and it was all the old information again. So then we had to start over. Then when we started over, the phone didn't want to work. Now it's playing a second ad break when it's not supposed to. Timing was pretty great on that one. Ah! God damn. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Alright, well. I guess we're gonna sit here for 2 minutes until the ad break's done. Anyway, for the people who can hear what's going on, because the ad break plays differently for everybody, this is Fall of Aether Station. Whoop. That is all their dev info is by Nibble and Bit Game Studio. Nibble and Bite. I should probably pronounce things properly. It's been a long day. I apologize. It's by Nibble and Bite Game Studio. So yeah, this is kind of like FTL-esque. Should I bother explaining this right now? Should I wait until the ads are done? Who knows? Probably a little bit of both. Message everybody on Discord. Curtis, lurking for the most part. Definitely will be watching. Excited to see this one. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the watch. Also for delivering me food earlier. Enjoy your nightmarish hell of working for the rest of the night. I'm gonna eat Twinkies and play video games. Whose life do you wish you had? Oh god. Twinkies get squished. No, Twinkie down! Okay, anyway. Ad break ends in like 15 seconds. I'm sure everybody's probably back by now because Twitch works weird with ads. And it never makes sense. So this is the Fall of Aether Station. It is, Steam says that you will like this game if you enjoy FTL. If you don't know what FTL is, you were not around 15 years ago? Something like that? Ad break has released me. Faster Than Light was a game where like you like made your own ship and like upgraded it and then like flew it around and stuff. So Steam says if you like that game, then you'll like this one. This one seemed to be more described as like build the ship, build the fleet, and then use it as like a tower defense kind of style-y, I believe. Basically, we're going to do space things. We're going to build some space stuff and then do some space things. The game, actually, the dev is here, obviously. Nibblebite game dev. Hello, hello. So feel free to ask questions and direct comments, etc., etc. I However, their game officially launched on Steam yesterday. So, the full game is on there, you guys. And my dog will not stop barking. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Get this to, there we go. Nika! No, 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 no. None of that. Let me eat my Twinkies in peace, please. So, whoop. Yes, congrats on the release. They have an official, oh my god. They have an official website, which is, oh, so long. www.nibblebite.games. That is NIBBLE.games/the-fall-of-station. That's AETHER station. STATION. Okay, our website sucks. It's such a mouthful. You can also go to Steam today and wishlist it. I believe there's a demo. You can download the demo. You can play the demo. You can buy it. Can you buy it? Is this free to play or are you purchasing it? I did not pay attention. So many ads, what the fuck. Yeah, so the only way I can make sure that you guys don't get interrupted by ads all the time, constantly, is to make you guys have to sit through 3 minutes of ads every hour. To which Twitch usually only plays like 15 to 30 seconds of, but 7 ads each, 30 seconds, what the fuck, yeah. No, I don't know. Twitch is being real fucking weird. But good news is there shouldn't be any more ads for the next hour, at the very least. Anywho, the full game is on Steam right now, so wishlist it, download the demo, play the demo, play the game, buy the game. That says exit. I cannot read these other ones. Start. I will say the menu is hard to read, Nibble. Is this start? This is exit. I can read exit. Wait, what the fuck? LOL. Yeah, I can't like highlight them to make them easier to see, so I'm assuming they're like picture overlays. I can figure this out. It's a puzzle. No, I can't. I don't know. Don't know. That, use the top one. Start! Ooh, Saturn Heavy Industries. Military contractor, founded 2381. The art so far is gorgeous, though. So how big's your dev team? And what are their roles? Which would you like to use to confirm unit placement? RTS players may find right-click more comfortable to use. Left. Oh no, we playing the tutorial. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. Income is accrued per second at a constant rate. You can, this isn't cutting anything off, is it? Just to make sure. Doesn't look like it. Okay, cool. Well, I'm the developer, then it's me as the programmer. I work as the director when I'm not around. Cool. Did you use like assets, or did you like use like Fiverr to hire an artist, or are you the artist? You can summon ships by clicking or using the indicated hotkey summon indicated hotkey. Okay, so gunboats, destroyers, cruisers, battleships, towers. Summon your fleet and prepare for battle. Hold shift to summon multiple. Alright. I hired people for the art and music. Game dev classifieds on Reddit. I've never actually heard of that one. Usually when I hear like suggestions for people doing that, they're usually like, go on Fiverr. Or some other website that is similar to Fiverr, whose name I can't remember right now. Okay, so we're doing Court. Court! Your fleet can be repositioned at any time. Select a single ship or highlight the whole fleet. Left click to confirm, right to cancel. Your objective is to keep the station alive as long as possible. Oh god, I'm being timed! Alright, I don't know at all what I'm doing, but... Nor do I...
Need something?
Oh, gotcha.
Heading there now.
Oh god, they take a while to to build! Don't forget to summon the ships. The game starts, yeah. Yeah. I'm just slow to start on games like this. Enemy ships will fight back and can destroy your vessels. Move them to safety if their health gets too low. Alright, well...
New order. Oh, we've been waiting for this.
The station is taking damage. Move your ship to support. Oh! I was wondering what's going on.
We'll get him. Need
Oh, shit.
something?
Did I somehow go backwards? What did I just do? Oh, they just like flew right into my thing, didn't they? Oh, this guy fucking... God damn it. God damn it, dude. This is gonna be like the quickest fail you've ever seen.
We'll take care of it.
Ships gain experience by dealing damage. Ships gain different stats based on class and hull. Okay, gotcha.
We'll take care of it. We've engaged the enemy. Heading there now.
Can't really just afford anything else but these guys.
New orders. Transitioning now.
And they do not do a lot of damage. Should probably just park all these guys here.
Heading there now. We'll get him. Need something?
The whole like aspect of like you tell them to move and then they like respond with like heading there now reminds me so much of Red Alert. Makes me miss Red Alert so bad.
Heading there now.
Red Alert was my favorite game of all time.
En route. Open fire.
Affirmative.
Heading there now.
But these guys go so fast! Poor little dudes.
En route.
You can move stuff at any time, so don't get too sad about placement. I tried to make the tutorial pretty hard to lose. If there's a way to lose it, I can do it.
Need something? En route.
I will say this isn't like what I expected when I read the description of it, because when I read the description, because like Steam was like adamant that this game was like a lot like FTL, and this is not like this is not like FTL. If I was gonna compare it to something, I would compare it more to like a Red Alert game than I would like a Command and Conquer more than a FTL-y game. You won't be the first. I watched a streamer fail the tutorial the other day. That's so much pressure! Much... Oh, you need like a ton of energy for these guys. No, I wasn't paying attention to the flight path, look.
Heading there now. Heading there now. We'll take care of it. Heading there now.
Sounds like they're having issue, guys. Come on.
En route.
Moving. Engaging.
Took you long enough, my gosh.
Heading there now.
Heading there now.
I'll go to the shipyard to customize ship. Shipyard available. This is where you design your fleet before each level. Ooh. Select a ship to continue. This one. Here you can see details about each ship. Each turret point can be modified. Experiment with combinations to fit your style. And this is where my OCD gets the better of me. Yeah, I don't know why Steam thinks it's like FTL. The graphics remind people of FTL, but it's more like Red Alert. Yeah. I mean, even graphics-wise, like, in my memory, FTL was more like you had like the layout of your ship and you had like the different rooms of your ship, right? Like this isn't... Long range, high damage. How do I get one of these? Yeah. Each ship has its own stats. Pay attention to the ship's abilities. That's a good look. I'm not timed on this part, am I? Because that is where I will fail immediately. So, like, I'm assuming that these red ones mean that, like, I can't put them on this thing yet. I have to, like, unlock them or something. Yeah, weapons are all locked right now. I think I need to unlock a secondary weapon, though, here. It will show you how to unlock more after the level. Okay. You are correct, Steam is weird. I think we can all agree on that. Steam's a little F'd and A sometimes. Honestly, people who can, like, figure out how to get their game onto Steam should already... like, get an award for it. Ooh, these have 3 weapons, do they? Holy shit! Alright. Anyway, return, since we can't do anything there. And we were mostly focused on trying these guys out.
Open fire.
So doing this stupid thing where, like... Oh no, it didn't have enough energy for it, even though I thought it did. Hello, Cupcake! Welcome to the stream. It'll show how you unload it. And I already read that. I am looking forward to seeing what this baby can do. Son of a bitch! Yeah, no, as someone who, like, didn't really play a lot of FTL because I couldn't really get into it, and as someone who also played a shit ton of Red Alert because I really loved Red Alert, this game is much more similar to Command and Conquer than it is to FTL. That bug on the menu gave me cold sweats. I quite literally just closed the game engine for the night after a wave of bug fixes. Ooh. Tutorial complete! You didn't die! You almost died, but you didn't die. Yay! Still have an upgrade pencil. Unspent upgrade points. Go to the upgrade room to spend them. Boop. This is where you upgrade your fleet. Earn 1 point for every new wave defeated. I mean, it feels like you should probably throw most of your upgrades either into the station or the ships early on. Will this tell me what it is before I, like, confirm it? Health? 5% bonus to shield capacity, skill cost 2. 5% bonus to armor resistance, skill cost 2. Plus 1 energy per tick. Ooh, yeah, this feels like early game is what you want to get. Initial energy pool increased. Yeah, alright. Upgrade. Upgrade. 6, and we'll throw like 1 point into something like over here, I guess. Oh, we already have that. Shield expansion. Are they all skill cost too? Oh, there we go. Reinforced bulkhead. Plus 10% hull HP. Ooh, yes! All turret damage for the light destroyers. Yes, that's. What kind of games do you frequent? The station is quite beefy initially. Mostly, like, what I play the most is probably, like, turn-based RPGs, or, like, RPGs in general, I guess. But, especially since we started this stream, I've gotten back into strategy games a lot more. I think, like, back in, like, the 90s and, like, early 2000s, I played a lot more strategy games, and then I kind of, like, shifted over to RPGs. So now I'm kind of, like, half strategy, half RPG games. I mean, I still play pretty much anything, but... The problem with strategy games is I loved Command and Conquer so much, and strategy games kind of went so far away from Command and Conquer games as time went on, and like more towards the like Final Fantasy Tactics style of strategy game, that I just like didn't enjoy playing them as much anymore. Location, rolling. System effect 1. Sensors are picking up a fleet of unidentified ships approaching. Neutralize them. Alright, well. Have you played Beyond All Reason? Asking me to use my memory. A second. I have to like actually look at what the game looks like. No, I have not. Is this like a spiritual successor kind of dealie? It looks very spiritual successory. Alright, let's try not to die. Select a ship to modify. But there's nothing to modify. Or do I have to, like... Where? So I upgraded my light... Or did I upgrade my light battleship? I upgraded my light destroyer, right? So is that just this guy? Light destroyer, heavy destroyer. Yeah, so it's just this guy. Or no, did I upgrade the heavy one? I already forget. What did I put my upgrade point in? It was a destroyer. The stats are auto-calculated. An indie project, 8v8 team battles, balancing economy, production, army. See, that kind of sounds along the lines of like Civ more than, I guess. To be fair, I have never played Civ as much as I've always wanted to play Civ. I've just never like gotten, I don't know, the time or money or opportunity to sit down and play Civ. I think I own a Civ game even, and I still haven't played it. But what you're describing sounds like what I think Civ is. Legendary upgrade will have a visual effect. Ooh. Alright, so I think I upgraded these guys and not these guys. So I'll have to keep that in mind. As someone with memory problems, I should probably pay more attention to what the fuck I'm doing in the game. That's two on the thing. You there.
Moving.
Sort of. How close can I get to these guys before they'll just like fly into me to blow me up? It's not like Civ. Watch a YouTube video. Sounds like you might like it. It's really complicated to explain. Very sweaty gameplay. And I don't know why, but like not even like the Command and Conquer games, like just specifically like Red Alert was like my favorite game. That's like in my top 5 favorite games of all time. Sending like Natasha in and like some German Shepherds to like take down a tank. That game is so good. I used to play that game so often. Oh god. And then they just like stopped making them one day, and I was a sad girl. Okay, seriously, just kill it! Gotta start building these guys just closer to this thing already, because we already know they're gonna get past me.
Engaging.
Should probably invest in just more gunners at the moment.
Here and round.
There are no collisions. Oh. Even if I put them, like, on the red line, they're not gonna get driven into? Even if I just put them, like, here?
Transitioning now. Open fire.
Go, my babies, go!
Heading there now. Heading there now.
so much shields? Why do they have so much shields? Oh my god, 60 waves. I went back. Okay, I have to read that once I build this in 2 seconds. There we go.
Open fire!
I went back and forth on it, and I felt like collisions made the game more complicated, but I wasn't having any more or less fun, so instead, when the enemy ships die, they explode and deal small AoE. Oh, okay. Shields regen pretty quick. Yeah. I gotcha. I think that's fair. At some point, realistic game mechanics make a game less fun. Isn't that the same fucking space path? they're just going the same goddamn way. I need to figure out if there's like a better spot for him though. I guess here would be a better spot for him. Ish.
Open fire!
Or like here would be better. Just wait until he's useless. There we go.
Moving to position.
Oh, also, before I forget, because I'm a very forgetful person and I will forget, thank you for, like, the game code. Because originally I was just going to play the demo for today, and then, ye old Richard on Discord was like, oh no, the dev's sending me a code. And I was like, oh, okay. Fine by me. I'm not one to turn away a free game, especially if I'm gonna enjoy playing it, but
Heavy fire!
I have ADD, so I get the memory thing. Game Maker Studio doesn't really do multi-core processing, so it takes a couple seconds to calculate the path. It works 95% of the time. Look at this monstrosity! How did you let so many by? My shield is not going well over here.
Moving!
Heading there now.
We need more gunners!
Sustaining heavy damage.
Need something. Yeah, let's show them why it's called a gun.
Oh god, they're so fast and tiny. They're all so fast and tiny. I keep trying to click that arrow instead of pressing the buttons. Oh, they destroyed both of my freaking destroyers. Shit. Well, this is not going well. I don't even know. I'm desperately summoning ships, but it's not going well.
We'll get him. Heading there now.
Heading there now.
Engaging. He'll take care of it. En route. Heading there. En route.
The spacebar does pause the game, so if you prefer more classic TV experience with time to think between waves, you're more than welcome to use it. Well, like the speed, The only upsetting thing was about the speed is that I didn't have the energy to buy more ships. I did die though. Yeah. That makes sense. Upgrade points earned 8. This does feel like the type of game where it's gonna be like you get to level 12 and then die. And then you upgrade your ships, and then you get to level 18 and then you die. That's probably wishful thinking. It's probably like one level at a time and you die several times and you get slightly farther on each level every time, but point being, oh, this is a shipyard. No, we want the upgrades. Yeah, I brought in some roguelite elements. I made it more forgiving than that. It's nice that, like, yeah, they destroyed my spaceship, but it wasn't like, game over, you suck, ha ha ha, start over from square one. It was like, well, you made it 8 waves, so here's some upgrade points, and maybe you can get a little farther next time. Kind of deal. I like those types of games where it's just like, yeah, let me play the game while figuring out the game. That makes more sense. Gonna put it all in fucking bonus shield. And it was the light destroyer that we did this on. Turret damage on the light destroyers, okay. I can sometimes make it to the end of the level or at least halfway through on my first run. Yeah, no, I was not expecting to be good at this. I'm usually pretty shit at tower defense games. I think the only tower defense game that I was ever good at was Mushroom Wars. Which is a weird one, but it worked for me somehow. Somehow that was my tower defense. Don't ask me why, I don't know. There's still nothing to do, so let's start. Burp. Hoping that they don't make it to the station. Also, for those who enjoy an experience not as slowly as I do, there are pause, play, and fast forward buttons located in the top left. So you can make this go faster if
Open fire.
You want to. I just don't want to, because that would be a recipe for disaster for me. Shit. Come on. Here we go.
Gunboat here. Transitioning now.
Moving.
I do want to attempt to kill the enemy before they get to the base. As bad at it as I am.
Heading there now.
En route. Moving.
Moving.
New orders. Transitioning
zoom this map in and out. You can zoom it in, just not.
Open fire.
What if I zoom it in and then no, can't do that either. All right.
Heading there now.
Yeah, I think it's time to move these guys a little further back.
Moving.
Can I just?
Moving.
Heading there now.
Do that.
Engaging.
Oh shit, two of my gunners eat the. Oh no. No, they're there. Okay. I did not see them whatsoever. Come on. Come on, you're almost there. Come on.
Standing by. Wormhole collapse imminent.
Open fire.
I'm lucking out with these flight paths, at the very least. Come on, buddy. Gotta get your shield up, buddy. Come on.
Engaging the enemy.
It almost got up there. Come on, buddy. There you go.
On my command.
You're so good, buddy.
Wormhole collapse imminent. Hostiles engaged.
God, I hate these little things. Hate them so much!
Sustaining heavy damage.
Get out of there, man!
Go, go.
Oh, he blew up. Shit. Oh, they both blew up. Kratos, how you liking it so far, Jane? I like it. It reminds me of Red Alert, which is like one of my top 5 games of all time, so. Thank you for lurking, Corito. Steam saying that this was like FTL was complete bullshit. It's not. It's not. Let's not pretend it is. It's not. We definitely lost here, though. It's a lot more like a Command and Conquer game, but like a tower defense Command and Conquer game. Damn. I think the mistake we're making is that we're like trying to put points into the warships, and I think this early you just need to spam the little guys. Just absolutely.
New orders? Finally, some action.
Oh, we've been waiting for this.
That's cool. Yeah, it's like, if you took the parts of, if you took the parts of, like, Red Alert, where you were just, like, attacking somebody else's base, that's what this feels like. You move the troops, you make them stand there, you make them shoot things. Welcome back, Nibble. I love the little voiceover clips. Yeah. I think that's part of what's tapping into my, like, Red Alert nostalgia. The little voiceovers when your ships get moved around and stuff. If I write a review for this on Steam, am I able to say in that, like, this game is similar to this other game? Like, I wonder if I can just force Steam to tell people that it's actually like Command & Conquer and not like FTL. My wife was watching while I was gone. She is the bite of Nibble and Bite. Aww. The voiceovers were inspired by Star Wars Empire at War. Ah, yeah, I can see that too.
Engaging.
I was gonna say it reminded me of Star Wars Battlefront.
Gunboat here. Transitioning now.
On Steam, yes, you are allowed to reference other games as long as it's not an advertisement for those games. Yeah, I'll write a review and be like, hey, Steam said this was like FTL.
Open fire.
It's not like FTL. It is like if Red Alert made a tower defense game, which makes me happy. Because I miss Red Alert. Because everybody misses Red Alert, because Red Alert was the perfect game, and why they stopped making them, who the hell knows? Can you tell I'm salty? Yes, I still live in the 90s. Deal with it. Everyone should still live in the 90s. That was the last time the world made sense.
Transitioning now.
I'll take a look at the tags for Red Alert and see if I can branch over to that crowd in the metadata. Oh yeah, that might be a way to do it too. Because, like, even as someone who, like, doesn't play very many tower defense games, I'm, like, enjoying this more than I would, like, the average tower defense game because of the elements it has for Red Alert. Or I guess just Command & Conquer in general.
Gunboat here. Transitioning now.
This is where the game starts to get real hard and I fuck up. Come on, you can do it.
Need something?
This strategy is working way better than it probably should be. Not sure if you noticed, but you can click and drag to create a large selection area. Yeah, I did see that.
Need something?
It's just I have them all spaced out all nice and pretty. I think this is one of the reasons I'm so bad at tower defense games, is that my OCD is so,
Need something?
like,
Open fire!
weird and niche about things that, it's like, oh, this ship doesn't look pretty where it's parked, even though it should be parked there. And then it fucks up my whole game. If you select them all and then hit tab, it changes the formation to hold the one you set up, so your OCD can stay happy. But it's only happy because they are parked on the little pieces of the space station.
Open fire. Transitioning now.
Well, then I can't help you. I didn't say I needed help. I was just explaining why I'm doing what I'm doing. I didn't say it needed to be fixed. I just said I'm doing it for a reason. Now, you released this on Steam like yesterday, basically. Do you guys have any plans to like port it to a console?
Gunboat, here!
Or 2 or 3?
Finally, some action.
I guess this, I probably couldn't see this on a Switch, but I can see this on like Xbox and PlayStation.
Engaging. Taking heavy fire.
Oh no! Oh, that, he almost died. He very almost died. Why don't we put you back here, buddy?
Moving.
Do some switcheroos.
En route. Need something? Heading there now.
I've thought about it. I would need to spend a lot of time with the controls to make it happy with a handheld controller. Yeah, that's true. This is my first game. Or, don't know how I just read that. This is my first game, so part of me just wants to take the lessons learned and move on to the next project. I can see that too. I mean, for a first game, it's fucking good, so props to you. Look, I survived longer than I did last time. Difficulty cleared. Oh no, there's difficulty levels? You go here. Oh shit. Go here.
Heading there now.
You go here.
Moving. And round. And round.
Heading there now.
Oh, my pretty dock isn't as pretty anymore.
Moving. Engaging. Under attack.
Last one! I do like that they have like the little like experience badges when you scroll over them. It's pretty cute. I mean, battleships probably aren't supposed to be cute, but fuck it. It's pretty cute. Yeah, man, my destroyers just never last very long, eh? Just better off just summoning a shit ton of these guys. These bombers are rough, though. Thanks. That's your hint that the game is about to get harder. Things can be cute and intimidating at the same time. Correct. Such cute machines of war. Don't make fun of me. They're adorable. Look at how cute they are. Oh, they're cute little badges. I'm surprised that this thing is still alive. It won't be for much longer, but...
Need something? Yeah, let's show him why it's called a gunboat.
Engaging the enemy.
Passion flicker! Definitely feels like I also kind of need to invest in like the gunner's guns, basically. Because I've mostly invested in the shield on my space station so far. If it makes you feel better lore-wise, the enemies are automatons. I have no problem with the cute things dying.
Need something?
You can't play video games if you have issue with the cute things dying. That's not how video games work. Also, it went by fast, but the original hour time slot that we scheduled for this is up. So, like, I don't mind continuing playing it, but it's completely up to you, the dev.
Under attack.
This run, 13, upgrade points, 5. Ship upgrades, gunboat. Shield HP. So I can't even upgrade the guns on them. Or no, turret upgrader. That's what I want. This thing. Plus 10% to damage, plus 15% to rate of fire. Okay, well. And boom. Oh, the skill cost goes up by so much! You bastard! Or was it 5 the whole time? Did I read something wrong? I read something wrong, didn't I? Yeah, okay, so it's 5 each time. Alright, well. It's 11 p.m. here, so I'm happy to leave the call in your hands. I'm just happy more people are playing the game on streams. Getting people to check it out before release was damn near impossible. Yeah, usually, like, we do this dev weekend every month, and usually the way I've been doing it is I, like, scour Reddit for people being like, please play my game. And then I message the devs. But like, out of like every like 30 devs I message, I think probably like 3 read the message and then I get like a response. So it's a lot of footwork to like fill up a weekend, but I can play it some more for you. I just upgraded my gun, so I'm unstoppable now. That's how it works, right? These odds are actually insane. Zebra, you're like, are you sure your thing's not like broken? Because it's only supposed to do. So every hour, it gives like a 3-minute chunk where it can play ads, but it's only supposed to play like 15 to 45 seconds worth of ads in that 3-minute. You didn't hear a word I said though. The 2 minutes every hour is tolerable in my book. Would prefer maybe a 1 minute every 30 though. The problem with the ads is if you don't put it, so you tell Twitch that it can play ads for like a 3-minute window every hour, and then Twitch plays 15 to 45 seconds usually worth of ads in that 3-minute window. But if you don't have it at that, then when people come into the stream, it plays them ads no matter when they come in. And then it also plays the ads like 1.5 minutes of ads every 45 minutes. But then it's also playing ads anytime someone loads the stream, or if they have to refresh the page, or if they're like coming into the stream and I'm like halfway through a battle, then they're getting ads. This way it shows everybody the ads at the same time, which is the main thing I wanted. Is so that like everybody's getting ads at the same time, so I know not to play for the next 51 seconds, basically. Earlier I got 7 unskippable 30-second ads in a row. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen though. That's my point. Like, I don't know, something must have errored on that, because that's not supposed to happen. It's okay if it is during a break or something, but missing an entire 3 minutes of stream is lame. Yeah. I have it set up like this so that everybody gets the ads at the same time. So I can be like, okay, this is like the 3-minute ad break, so I shouldn't do or say anything important right now. That way, people don't miss things. But yeah, it definitely shouldn't have played 7 30-second ads in a row for you. Okay, I break over. Let's go. We don't need to modify no ships. Oh wait, can we modify ships yet? No. No, okay. Let's go! We upgraded the guns. We're unstoppable, guys. That's how it works.
Gunboat here. En route.
New orders? Transitioning now.
Gotta unlock them other turrets. What I was gonna ask is, are you on Keymailer? No, I am not. I've never actually heard of that. I'm both a boomer and ignorant of everything at the same time, so hang on. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that there was something like that. I'll have to look into that. Just Googling it, it does sound like something that would be useful to us. Outside of the legwork I have to put into Reddit on a constant basis. Seems to be a good filter for devs that are serious about their game. You can request keys from devs. Yeah, so like, I feel like I'm pretty good at like weeding out people whose like games aren't the greatest.
Engaging.
Where they're like, I developed this game, why is no one playing it? And then you like look at it and it's like, well, because it looks like it was drawn in MS Paint and the controls don't work and there's no tutorial, and then when people tell you how to fix it, you get mad at them, and there's actually a ton of websites similar. I deal with them daily. Interesting.
New orders. En route.
I don't know. I did like using Reddit because like you can find the people who are like really passionate about their game on there. You can tell like the ones who like are really into it because they've posted about their game on like 20 different forums about 700 times. That's how we found almost all our games, really, was doing it that way. We even found Waco that way, to be honest. I think the only one we didn't find that way was Attack on Hex Island. Drums found us. Drums found us during a stream of another game. But
Transitioning now.
just recently signed up and I've gotten a few requests from smaller creators. It also helps devs vet you and helps them feel confident you aren't trying to scam them out of a key. That's the thing, I always go, like, I feel weird about asking devs for keys. Because it's like, they worked so hard on their game, I don't want to be like, give me your game for free. So, like, I usually make sure they have, like, a free playable demo, or their dev is, like, on itch right now, or something like that. And then that way, they don't feel like I'm trying to scam them out of a game. Like I said, originally I thought I was playing the demo of this today until I was messaged on Discord and told that I was getting a key for it. And I was like, oh! Like, I won't say no to a key, but I'm not gonna, like, ask for one. But I greatly appreciate getting the full game.
Transitioning now.
Open fire.
I want to make money, sure, but I also want to see people enjoy my creation. Yeah. I just feel bad asking for keys. I'm like one of those people that has like inherent guilt in everything I do because of how I was raised. So there's always a voice in my head being like, how dare you ask them for a key? So I always just like went with people who like have free demos because I was like, oh, I'll play your demo on stream. But even then, Attack on Hex Island gave me a key, Waco gave me a key, and you gave me a key, so...
Gunboat here.
I don't know, maybe it's not as big of a deal as my brain is making it.
Now.
I get that, yeah, anyway. Twitch wanted to hold that message because of misogyny, which is frickin' hilarious. Added permitted term, sound like my wife. In terms of the inherent guilt, or like... I feel like that's a rampant problem. Having a wife is misogynistic. No, sounding like a wife is misogynistic, according to Twitch.
New orders. Open fire.
You're not allowed to sound like a wife. You just have to act like one. Well, my crap she has to deal with. Yeah, okay, it might be. Wow.
Need something? Yeah, let's show him why it's called a gunboat.
How's the work going, Curtis? Lurking while working. Should have got myself a glass of pop before I started playing this. Live and learn. Goddamn swarms! Get out of here! Fuck. Fuck. God damn it.
Engaging. Transitioning now.
Kill them all! Pop, do you live in Ohio or something? No, I'm originally from, Windsor, Ontario, Canada, which is just across the border from Michigan. So we do have that Northeastern is pop. We do have that cadence. I do speak like a Northeasterner American, but I live, in Western Canada now. Unfortunately. Sad face. Sucks out here. Canadian desert sucks. And that makes sense. I was born in Duluth, and grandparents are from the Upper Peninsula. Yeah.
New orders?
Because like we're right, like Windsor's like right across the water from Detroit, we like grow up on the American television instead of the Canadian TV and stuff, so we get all the Northeasterner accents instead of like Canadian ones. Now I live in the great Canadian desert and miss actual seasons. It's so very hot or so very cold here all the time. I didn't know Canada has desert. No one knows Canada has desert. Okay, all of Alberta is a desert.
Need something?
Every time I talk to an American about this, they're like, "Oh, I didn't know Canada."
There now.
If you have a valley located next to a mountain range, that valley basically automatically becomes a desert because the mountain range affects the weather and the way the temperature rises and falls. So like,
Open fire.
pretty much all of Alberta is a desert. We get extremely cold winters and extremely hot summers, and there's no in between. It was literally snowing like negative 30 degrees Celsius and snowing the week before. It was positive 30 degrees Celsius, and we were having like a weather warning heat wave. USA is the only actual country you know. Everyone else is just cosplaying. Duh. Whatever, we kicked your ass in one of the wars. Don't remember which one, because it's been too long since I was in school.
We'll take care
But it
of
was one of them.
Heading there now.
Heading there now.
You should probably know that since I grew up in
Heading there
Windsor.
now.
What was that?
We'll take
There's some famous battle there, or whatever. I don't know. I don't remember. Point is, Canada kicked America's butt. I probably couldn't do that anymore, but still. Oh, well, maybe.
Engaging.
Who knows? America's probably gonna have to worry about a civil war before that ever happens, though.
taking hits over.
Way their politics, or your politics, I guess, is going over there.
Heading there now.
Probably has something to do with the geese. Canada burnt down the White House. So why are you, like, on that? Don't be on that. That's
Heading there
stupid.
now. Open fire.
And the amount of Americans who don't even realize that, like, a decent amount of America is farther north than like a good chunk of Canada is actually insane.
New orders? Transitioning now.
Like everybody's like, oh, you cross the border and it starts snowing, and it's like you realize that like there's like a good chunk of Canada that's south of a good chunk of America, right? Hey, let us sort out our shit here. We can fix it, I swear. Just need some self-care time. Canada geese are named after the guy who discovered them. Nothing to do with Canada, the country. They're just like Canada. Everybody thinks that they're
Yep, just tell us where to go.
the nicest little things, and then you meet one, and you're like, oh, fuck no, these are rude as shit, and they hate my guts. And they hurt.
We need some help over
These
here.
bombers are real tough, man. I have a major problem with these guys. I'm still pissed that Minnesota calls them gray ducks. I never heard that before, but that's hilarious.
Need something?
I kinda just want to put it there, but that's a bad idea.
Transitioning now.
Open fire.
Taking heavy fire.
Yeah, you're gonna die, just do it. Yeah. You're radioing me in for telling me that you're taking heavy fire. I see that. I'm well aware. You're just gonna die. Just accept your fate.
New orders?
Such needy space captains, my god. Oh, my stats.
Open fire.
I mean, these things still get through so easy. I don't know what to do to prevent that.
Need something? Yeah, let's show them why it's called a gun.
I mean, I lasted one more level than I did last time.
Taking heavy fire.
Or stage, I guess. Does that make me anything? Nope. Can get hull HP for my gun modes. We're not really summoning like destroyers anymore, actually. If I downgrade this, do I get like the full skill point back? God forbid they avoid dying. You should have unlocked stage 2 now though. You can refund the respec at any time too. Okay. I just wasn't sure if I was gonna get like the full points back for that. So I'd rather put like 2 points into plus 4 HP or plus 3 shield. Oh god. That's nothing! That's nothing! Or no, I can probably do plus 8 HP. Unless the thing goes up, which it doesn't. Okay, we'll try that nothing. Okay, so like... Oh, gotcha. I didn't realize you didn't have to like complete all the waves of 1 to get to 2. So I just have to get through 10 waves of 2. Alright. Yes, that makes sense. We'll try level 2 then. Ooh, before we start though, I'm gonna get myself some pop. Cause it's hot! Cause it's a frickin' heat wave! Frickin' 105°F heat wave! I live in Canada, goddammit! Okay. Ice and pot. Let's go! Seribot band. Rando Gemlinator? What the fuck was that username supposed to be? Randogminator? Randogminator. God. Oh, when it's, I have like a bot that detects like actual like spam, like people trying to like sell shit on my channel in my chat, and it just like perma bans them whenever it detects it. So it doesn't even tell me what the spam was. It just says they tried to sell you something. I deleted them forevers. Honestly, I added it, I just like looked up like a random like Reddit thread of like useful bots to have, and a lot of people were recommending it to like just do this in the background, and I was like, alright, I'll add it. I never thought in a million years it would actually go off, because I never thought we would get enough people in chat to make it go off, but it's like one a stream. There's like one person every freaking stream who pops in and thinks that they can get me to buy their overlays. Despite how pretty our overlay is. I mean, come on. Look at how gorgeous this pink and purple jellyfish theme is. Jay worked hard on that.
Gunboat here. Transitioning now.
Need something? Transitioning now.
So y'all are working on a visual novel? We are. It's really, honestly, I don't know what entirely to call it. It's kind of a dating sim, but not really. It's mostly a visual novel. Visual novel dating sim. I don't know. It's not as like elaborate as a lot of the dating sims are, where you have to like study this day and like go to the cafeteria this day. It's more you're given the story choices and you make the story choices. I'm working on a dragon dating simulator. Oh. I think I have yours bookmarked to contact you for August, then. Quite possibly.
Open fire.
I was looking at a dragon simulator. A dragon dating simulator the other day. But I've been too busy this week, so I just like bookmarked it for later. Any public info that I can check out? No, not at the moment. So like I'm kind of like the face of this channel, but the person who is like writing / drawing the visual, like I'm here to like playtest the visual novel and give like user-friendly ideas for the visual novel. So the person who's writing / drawing it is trying to do as much of that without letting slip what it's about as possible, so that the idea doesn't get stolen, kind of thing. Shockingly, when they told me the idea, I 100% thought that it was already a game, and then we Googled it for like hours, and it is not a game yet, so I didn't know you were a dev too. Me personally, I wouldn't call myself a dev. I did coding years ago. I do know how to code, but like I barely remember how to code. I'm more on the I professionally play tested a lot. I professionally like game broke a lot. That's where you like purposely try to fuck the game up. So that's kind of my main job on our team, is to do that kind of stuff. And then I kind of wanted an excuse to play video games again, and we kind of wanted to like, we wanted kind of like a community of game devs, basically. So we were like, how can we make a community of game devs? So that's why we started the dev weekends. And I play a lot of like the dev weekend games throughout the month too. We like pepper in some like video games that I'm just playing because I was interested in playing them. We do a lot of stuff like that just to kind of like grow the channel so that we can grow the game dev community. Because we didn't see many people like focusing on like small indie devs and like game development and like helping other people out. Like, I don't know if he's listening, but Curtis Mutter is a game dev who like makes appearances on this channel quite frequently because he lives real close by. And even today, someone was talking about how they needed someone who could do pixel art. And we were like, oh, we know someone who does pixel art. Why don't you get in contact with him? And then they started talking. So, like, it's kind of like a nice little networking situation of like, oh, you need this? We know someone who does that.
Gunboat here. Transitioning now.
Helping each other improve each other's games and
Open
stuff.
fire.
Hey, that's me! Yeah, that's you! The visual novel is like very slow going though because it's mostly writing and drawing. The coding is like the least of the problems when you're developing those, so there's not much to show about it right now. Not until Jay gets a lot of the like story web and a lot of like the official drawings done.
New orders. Transitioning now.
And yeah, that part of your channel and the whole Jay McKenna team has been the coolest. I am wondering if we could consider James a part of the team, though. It might be the Jay McKenna duo with special appearance by James and mascot Curtis Mutter at this point. Because you're over more than James is. James was supposed to be like the tech, the like setting up our streams and like figuring out OBS and like all that shit. But James is so James is so busy that usually it ends up being me anyway. So I think at this point it's the Jay McKenna duo featuring appearances by James with special mascot Curtis Mutter. So everyone seems to fucking love you for no reason. You come, you sit, you play a game, and then everybody's like, oh my god, Curtis! I'm just kidding. You know we love you, Curtis. You are welcome over anytime you want, especially when you bring me random bags of McDonald's food. Wave am I on? 8? Well, I followed, so I'll be around. Cool beans. Yeah, we found that like a lot of the devs end up sticking around and hanging out.
Take care of it.
Engaging.
Think. Destroyed 500 enemy ships total. Oh shit. I think like Prodigal and Drums, which are the 2 developers of Attack on Hex Island, I think they've been around since like the first week we started streaming or something like that. Like Curtis showed off his game pretty early on, and then I think they saw that stream, and then they've been around ever since. I used to do an indie game YouTube channel, got up to about 900 subs, but never really any views. Maybe your experience is different, but I learned that once you play the game, the dev subscribes, and then you never see each other again. No, like honestly, like Curtis is a special case because he lives very close by. So like we see him in person a lot. But like Curtis was the first one to show a game on our Twitch channel as like a dev thing. And during that stream, the devs of Attack on Hex Island saw and asked if we would be interested in playing their game, to which we said yes. And then they basically watch every single one of our streams. Like they're always here, at least one of them. Honestly, it says that there's like 7 people watching right now. I bet you one of them is one of the Attack on Hex Island devs. They're probably lurking, but I would bet money that one of them is here right now. The dev for Descendant Heart, which is a game that we're going to be showing tomorrow, is a dev that's been around for 2 dev weekends, 3, so like 2 or 3 months, something like that. They're here a lot. Drums 107 for the win. Like, yeah, like we didn't really expect the devs to stick around, but honestly, most of them have, or like at least pop in on the dev weekends when they can to like talk to other devs about their games. It feels like it's like an actual community of like devs being interested in game development and therefore wanting to see what other game developers have done, or like what program they used, how did they code this particular thing, did they do the music, did they get someone else to do the music, is it their own art, are they doing AI art, are they hiring someone to do art, stuff like that. I think game devs are just generally interested in game development, even if it's not their own game, and they learn how to do different things from each other and stuff.
Under attack.
You gotta love the process. I mean, I think it's one of those things where, like, you make bonds in the trenches kind of deal. Every game dev has at least one horror story about developing their game, and it just brings everyone together.
Open fire.
I think at this point, Curtis has 2 major ones.
Tell us where to go. We'll take care of it.
Loving the release of a game is one thing, but if you don't love doing even the most boring shit, you won't make it. Trauma bonding. Yeah, exactly, trauma bonding. That's what I was trying to think of the word for. God, these bombers are such assholes!
Moving.
Yeah, Curtis, the game he's working on, at one point, the makers of the program he was using to code it
New orders?
stopped supporting the program he was using, so he lost, well, he almost lost the entirety of his game overnight without knowing, and it took like over a week to get it back. And then at another point, he just coded for so long that he overheated the fan in his computer, and now the fan doesn't work, so now the computer overheats and turns itself off all the time.
Take heavy fire.
Game dev! God, these bombers hurt. These bombers hurt so much.
Need something? En route.
Well, that's not ideal. No. He's making it work. One day at a time.
Open fire.
Getting there.
Need something.
Can we slightly prolong my life?
Yeah, let's show him why it's called a gunboat.
We just do this.
We'll get him.
Heading there now.
En route.
En route. Heading there now.
See if any of that helps at all.
Engaging.
I have a good full-time job managing a team of software engineers in aerospace. Holy shit. So I at least have some spending money to help out. I respect the indie devs that truly do everything themselves. It's something I just can't do.
Need something?
Yeah, most of the devs I know are like, they have like part-time jobs and then they're like developing their games like 1-2 hours a night after they get back from work kind of thing. Upgrades, ship upgrades, no, turret upgrades, turret upgrades! Upgrade that. Stop with your ship upgrades. We don't care about velocity in this house. That's a shame, I guess. Alright, well that's my cue. Gotta get up in the morning with my daughter, and she doesn't care how late I stay. Yeah. That makes sense. We can call it here. Well, thank you for letting us play your game. And considering how much I like Red Alert and how similar this is, I will probably be playing it on this stream, like on this channel again at some point. I kind of have a backlog of games that I have to beat in the next week, but thanks for playing it. It was the best. Well, thank you for like showing up and answering questions and hanging out. I know it's like, oh hey, the menu's working. Look at that. The menu works now. Yeah, it's not always easy to like find devs who like want to sit and do this, but the ones who do usually want to do it are pretty rad people. So thank you for coming out and hanging out with us. What? That being said, that was the last dev stream of today, Friday. So tomorrow is the start of Dev Day 2. Tomorrow we're going roughly from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. We might go longer than 7 p.m. I don't know how long the last game of the day is going to take. But at 10 a.m. we are going to play Lost Marbles. That is like a 3D puzzle-ish game with marbles, kind of like Super Monkey Ball without the monkeys. 12 p.m. we're going to be playing Chickens Don't Fly. That's, how do I describe that? It's like if you played Super Meat Boy with like a grappling hook. Would be how I describe it. So we're gonna be playing that at noon. 1 p.m. is, oh, I never know how to say this. Teo, Dove, who knows? And Skater 2. I don't know what they were trying to say with the title. I don't get the title. Teo Dove and Skater 2. It's supposed to be like similar to like the old Tony Hawk Pro Skater games. So we're gonna be playing that at 1. 3 p.m. the dev of Descendant Heart is back. We last played their game, I believe, 2 weeks ago. But they have, I believe, just like an hour ago, released another major update for Descendant Heart. So we are going to be playing that tomorrow afternoon. And then 4 p.m. we are going to be playing the Kickstarter game Tiny Garden. That one's gonna work slightly different than usual. The devs, because they're busy running the Kickstarter, they're not sure if they're gonna be able to make it to tomorrow's stream. But they have agreed to make appearances between now and when their game is like finished and released to the major public. But we wanted to, so like, they'll be showing up in the future, in one of the future game dev weekends. We just don't know which one yet. It might be this one. They don't know. But we mainly wanted to feature them tomorrow because their Kickstarter ends August 1st. The game is already fully funded, but the buy-in, like the minimum pledge amount that you have to give to them to receive a copy of the game is ludicrously low. It's super cheap, you guys. And it's a game based on the 90s Polly Pockets, where you're growing like a little tiny plastic garden in a Polly Pocket model. It's the cutest thing I've ever fucking seen. I'm very excited about it, mainly because I love Polly Pockets. But it's like Polly Pocket meets like Farm Simulator, kinda, sorta. But we wanted to showcase it so that people got the chance to buy in to the game while it's still so cheap. The game was funded in 1 hour, you guys. The stretch goals it's already gotten to is insane. So we're going to be promoting that tomorrow, and the game devs are going to try to stop by, but if they don't stop by, it's not really a big deal. They're going to be stopping by in the future at some point. And then 6 p.m. we're going to be playing Mina, which is a RPG? What do I call it, an RPG? It's a pixelated adventure. It might be closer kind of like to Binding of Isaac, instead of like RPG. But that's what we're going to end the day with tomorrow. We are going to take Sunday and Monday off because we have an event to go to on Sunday, and Monday is my anniversary, and I'm not working on that day. No siree. And then we'll be back Tuesday with like a full stream. Probably 4 to 10 o'clock on Tuesday. 4 to 10 o'clock, probably, playing Omori. Trying to finish that up as fast as possible. And then the Play Until Passing Out is coming up, guys. August 3rd, starting at 4 p.m. is the Play Until Passing Out stream. The beginning of the Play Until Passing Out stream. If you don't know what those are the streams where I sit at the computer, I start streaming, and I stream until I fall asleep at the computer. That is the theory, though. That's the theory. That's what's supposed to happen. What has happened the last 3 times is I've gotten severely ill for unrelated reasons. Yeah, so that hasn't been fun. The last Puppo we did, the July Puppo, on July 1st, I think that was, I ended up having a severe allergic reaction to food I was eating that I didn't know about, and, you know, all went downhill from there. So, fingers crossed there are no health issues during this one. That would be great. These nuts, you guys. The puppos are amazing. The latex gloves you ate. No. I mean, I at least wouldn't be mad if it was latex gloves, because then I'd be like, well, I'm just an idiot. I ate latex. But what I did eat were frickin' goddamn apples, which used to be fine, but now are triggering my latex allergies, so now I have to avoid them too. I'm not happy about it. I'm very angry about it. Apples were the last fruit I had, basically. Anyway, so fingers crossed that I don't have an allergic reaction. But considering the fact that the last 3 puppos I've had severe medical emergencies during, and I still made it over 3-4 hours each time, I mean, you get at least a good day and a half straight of content, no matter what. The puppo, we're gonna be beating Omori, okay? Omori's gonna be done. There's gonna be no more Omori after fucking the August Puppo, okay? I've played like 50 hours of it. It's done. So we're gonna beat Omori, no matter what. That is my promise to you. And then we're gonna try to beat the rest of the Cairn demo that we started playing today. There's like a good 2 hours left of that demo, and then we're probably gonna move on to Lake of the Mass Gatherer, because we have a good 6-7 levels left of that. The latex gloves are so tasty. You guys are weird. Y'all are weird. Y'all need sleep. Instead of talking about eating latex gloves. Anyway, so yeah, so we're up bright and early, starting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. That's MDT, which is 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern time, guys. So make sure you come back and tune in tomorrow for all these fun games. Support the devs. Support the indie devs. Again, the game that we'll be playing tonight was The Fall of Aether Station, and that game is officially released on Steam right now. You can also download the demo. You can go to their website. All of those links were given earlier in the stream, so go check the VODs out on YouTube to find those links. Anyway, thank you guys for stopping by tonight. And we hope to see y'all again tomorrow. And, sweet dreams. Sweet, tasty, delicious, sugar-coated candy dreams. Night, guys.